Welcome back to Display TV. I'm Sarah Pribis and I'm helping you get paid. So for anyone here that has made some money off display and you're not too shy about it, can you throw those numbers in the chat for me? I want to give you some hope. I want to give everyone, all the newcomers, people who have just started earning on display, I want to show you that there really is some earning potential here on this app. You do just have to put in the work and be patient. So if there's anybody tuning in, any of my regulars who have spent the time posting content that aren't too shy to share what they've made on this app, go ahead. Post how much you've been making on display. Now, I've seen some real numbers from some of you, and it's really, really inspiring. Now, another way that you can earn money, of course, is by playing trivia with us. We've got a brand new game coming up in about 15 minutes, and I got a brand new answer coming at you right now. So we're gonna get a poll up in the form of a practice question. I'm gonna have you answer what you think the answer is. I'm gonna reveal the correct answer, and that's gonna be the real answer to question 8 in tonight's game. This is for all of my Office fans out there. I'm not talking the place that you work, I'm talking the television series. So for anyone that watches The Office, this one is for you. Let's see how you do, and then I'll reveal the correct answer. There you go, Kathy Davis, 238 bucks. Exactly, you gotta be active, you gotta be showing up and posting and listening to what I'm telling you to do. All right, trivia. What is the first name of Ellie Kemper's character in The Office? Kelly, Aaron, Kimmy. What is the first name of Ellie Kemper's character in The Office? Is it Kelly, Aaron, or Kimmy? I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to give it away. I think this question is really fun. And frankly, I did not get it right. I did not get it right. And it looks like a lot of you are in the same boat as me, so it's a really good thing that you're here, that you tuned in early for this answer. 59% of you, 56, still wavering, still going, are saying what I thought it was as well, right? You all thought it was Erin because she goes by Erin at work, but her actual name is Kelly, but because there's 2 Kellys in The Office, she decides to go by Erin, her middle name, at work at The Office. So there you go. Her real first name is Kelly, not Erin. So if you remember that from the episode, well, then you probably got that right. Or maybe you didn't, and maybe you were tricked like I was when I first looked at this question. Oof, that was a brutal one. It's a good thing that we gave that away in question 8 tonight in the pre-show. Am I right or am I right? Let me know in the chat if you got that or not. Okay, it is Follow Friday here on display. So I've got 2 accounts I'm really excited to show you. Plus, I'm going to show off some of your original content. The correct answer was A. Yes, the correct answer was A. Her name is Kelly. Kelly is her name on the show. That's her first name. There you go. You guys can see it. When the poll ends, it shows you in green what the correct answer is. So there you go. Now everybody knows Kelly. I'll be clear since they're all here with me. Okay, friends, I will see you in just a moment. We've got Follow Friday, and we have got some original content for you. We'll be right back. Hello, and welcome to your favorite spot on the internet. That's right, this is Display Trivia, and this isn't just plain old trivia. No, this is newly renovated, fully furnished, move-in ready with 3-car garage trivia. Basically, it's got all the hookups. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, and I hope you're ready to have the time of your lives tonight. Yes, yep, exactly like Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing, and I have a pretty good feeling that tonight's quiz is gonna end with a full-on dance number and that lift. You know the one where Jennifer Grey is all spread out in the air, balancing on her pelvis. Yeah, that's gonna be you by the end of this. Because no one puts baby in a corner. That's you. In this scenario, your baby. By the way, if you haven't seen Dirty Dancing, you really should. Spoiler alert, it's not about a ballet troupe that gets stuck in the mud. But I'll quit talking so that we can get down and dirty with some rules. What? You gotta learn the steps before you can move and groove. So, let me teach you how to shimmy. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears, choose carefully because once you tap, there is no going back. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and you're holding your phone vertically. Posture is super important. Engage those abs. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have your profile all set up. What? It takes 2 to tango. You know that. But enough talking the talk. Let's walk the walk. But before we get to the tapping, let's see who's alive and a-chatting. B140618 is here. We got Crystal and Ball. We've got Nisa here. Who else is in the chat tonight and ready to trivia with me? Let me know. All right. Boop your noses here. All right. I'm excited, friends. Let's do it. It's time for display trivia. Question 1. Which TV quiz show features a round called Double Jeopardy? Jeopardy, name that tune, Supermarket Sweep. Which TV quiz show features a round called Double Jeopardy? Jeopardy, name that tune, Supermarket Sweep. Have you noticed TV game show names never actually sound fun? Jeopardy, that literally means a bad situation. And if it's not that, it's some sort of instruction disguised as a game. Name that tune. Okay, make me. Supermarket Sweep. I don't even have a broom. That's right. These names definitely have the energy of a parent making up games to get their kids to help out around the house. They're basically chores wearing one of those tiny pencil mustaches that you see on old-timey villains. Time for match game, kids. Huh? How else am I gonna get them to fold their socks? The game show that features Double Jeopardy is, of course, Jeopardy. And if you answered it correctly, like 92% of you, the price is right. Question 2. The Sorcerer's Apprentice from the 1940 Disney film is portrayed by what cartoon character? Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny. The Sorcerer's Apprentice from the 1940 Disney film is portrayed by what cartoon character? Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny. Which cartoon character? I think apprentice is basically an outdated way of saying unpaid intern. This cartoon character was definitely just organizing filing cabinets and making coffee runs for college credit. But hey, sometimes it's the only way to get your foot in the door. Be careful with that door though. Make sure the door is securely closed behind you because those enchanted broomsticks might start sneaking out in the middle of the night and wreaking all kinds of havoc. I'm talking full-on flooded studio or whatever the room is called where an apprentice does his magic. Workroom? Office? Not important. What's important is Mickey Mouse is the one doing the apprenticing in this Disney short featured in the 1940 Fantasia. Fantastic job to 94% of you. Question 3. Select the modern artist whose notable work inspired an official emoji reaction. Munch, Van Gogh, Matisse. Select the modern artist whose notable work inspired an official emoji reaction. Munch, Van Gogh, Matisse. This question really makes me think. Are emojis really the closest thing we have to a universal language? Do I sound like Carrie Bradshaw asking that question? I couldn't help but wonder, had emojis really become a universal language? She does a whole Sex and the City episode about the eggplant emoji. We find out Samantha Jones actually pioneered the usage of the eggplant emoji. Charlotte is scared to use it. Miranda just can't find the time. Carrie romanticizes the emoji. This is all assuming Sex and the City never ended and just like that never happened, by the way, which is kind of the attitude with which I'd like to live my life, by the way. Clinging to the good stuff, pretending the current not so good stuff isn't happening, because the current stuff makes me wanna. And no, that's not Home Alone. That is the emoji based on Edvard Munch's The Scream. Munch, you got it. 83% of you. Question 4. Which of the following members of Netflix's Queer Eye is incorrectly matched to their area of expertise? Karamo Culture, Tan Fashion, Bobby Food. Which of the following members of Netflix's Queer Eye is incorrectly matched to their area of expertise? Karamo Culture, Tan Fashion, Bobby Food. If you watch the show, then you know Queer Eye is more than just a makeover. We don't have the Fab Five here at work, so sometimes I like to step in their stead and give my coworkers unsolicited help in areas of their lives where I notice them struggling. For instance, our technical director, Scott. Hey, Scott. Really struggling. So, to help, I taught him how to French tuck his shirts and make guacamole. Scott, you are so welcome. You're so welcome. I even took it upon myself to renovate your office. Yeah, I had all your stuff taken out and then I put all my stuff in. I really thought that it helped brighten the space. I know I shouldn't have, but you know, I already did. So no thanks necessary. Also, no angry shouting necessary. I guess I just am a helper by nature. In the Fab Five, Jonathan helps with grooming, Karamo assists in culture, Anthony introduces the show's subjects to new culinary adventures, and Bobby does full-on renovations, and Tan lends a helping hand in fashion. Truly the most fabulous superheroes that I've ever seen. Way better than Deadpool. 64% of you got that. Almost savage. Y'all, you gotta watch it. It is so good. Okay, question 5. What was the profession of the winner of Italy's 2014 season of The Voice? A nun, a doctor, a reporter. What was the profession of the winner of Italy's 2014 season of The Voice? A nun, a doctor, a reporter. If you know this, congrats, because this is super novelty. And speaking of novelty, her first single she released after the show was perfect. It was a cover of Madonna's Like a Virgin. Pretty on the nose, if you ask me. It would be like a fireman doing a cover of Disco Inferno, or an astronomer doing Drops of Jupiter. It would be like an ear, nose, throat specialist doing a cover of Boogie Wonderland. Am I giving too much away? Because I got more. It's like a chocolatier doing a cover of Candy Shop. It's like a therapist doing a cover of Truly, Madly, Deeply. The woman who won was a nun. So glad that we got to sing her praises. And 84% of you are singing your own praises. Well done. Question 6. Miranda Priestley is a character from a film with all of the following other characters except Nigel Kipling, Rebecca Bloomwood, Jacqueline Follet. Miranda Priestley is a character from a film with all of the following other characters except Nigel Kipling, Rebecca Bloomwood, Jacqueline Follet. One of these characters is from a completely different movie than the others, which is sometimes how I feel in my own life. Like, do you ever just walk into a room and you can instantly tell that your energy does not match everyone else's in the room? I always come in with full 13 going on 30 post-shopping spree montage energy. And I don't know, I can't help it if the rest of you are in Hunger Games mode. That is honestly not my problem. Match my energy. I don't want to compete for my life. I want 30 Chanel employees to run after me with all my new purses and jackets. Oh, you were talking about your divorce? Okay, yeah, I'll show myself the door. Maybe the people down the hall will want to do a sleepover scene. Yeah. Miranda Priestley is the head of Runway magazine in The Devil Wears Prada, and she brushes shoulders with Nigel Kipling and Jacqueline Follet, but Rebecca Bloomwood is from Confessions of a Shopaholic. 79% of you got that. Awesome. Question 7. The 1938 radio broadcast about an alien invasion that caused public backlash was originally written by whom? Orson Welles, H.G. Wells, Ray Bradbury. The 1938 radio broadcast about an alien invasion that caused public backlash was originally written by whom? Orson Welles, H.G. Wells, Ray Bradbury. Wow, this question is really a throwback. Can you imagine a radio show causing backlash these days? Can you even imagine hearing a radio show these days? Can you believe some people actually still listen to the radio? How? Where are you finding an actual radio? Are you also listening to fireside chats while you huddle for warmth and wait for World War II to end? Today, the airwaves are filled with podcasts, and if you don't know what that means, it's like a radio show, but it comes out of your phone. Same place you get every other meaningful bit of information in your life. But back in the day, everyone tuned into radio to get their information. And this fictional show, when presented as a real news broadcast covering an alien invasion, really ruffled some feathers. And it was presented by Orson Welles, but the original story was written by science fiction writer H.G. Wells. 76% of you got that. Question 8. What is the first name of Ellie Kemper's character in The Office? Kelly, Aaron, Kimmy. What is the first name of Ellie Kemper's character in The Office? Kelly, Aaron, Kimmy. If you tuned in the pre-show, you know it. This one's particularly hard for me though, because I have a hard time remembering anybody's first name, including my own. That's just me, I guess. Good old Sarah Pribis. I'm not inconsiderate. Oh, I am quite the opposite. I'm almost too considerate. I can't learn names because I'm always trying to anticipate the needs of the people around me. Sorry, oof, was it Jessica or Jennifer? I was too busy taking note of your body language. Hunched shoulders mean you're either feeling defensive or you're cold. I can either give you a couple of minutes to yourself or a few more layers. Your wish is my command. This character in The Office is known to most of us as Erin, but it is mentioned briefly that her real first name is Kelly. She only goes by Erin because there's already another Kelly in The Office, and 83% of you weren't fooled, or you tuned into the pre-show. I love it. 2 more questions. Here's Q9. Which of the following is most likely to produce a trichobezoar? Cavia porcellus, Canis lupus familiaris, Felis catus. Which of the following is most likely to produce a trichobezoar? Cavia porcellus, Canis lupus familiaris, Felis catus. Hold up. Is this question seriously driving all these words on us right now? This question is like that kid in high school who just took a really intensive SAT prep course and is trying to prove to everyone how smart they are. Excuse me, Mrs. Wilson, but I think my fellow students are exemplifying a rudimentary understanding of the material. Oh, shut up! I can use big words too. Large, gigantic, mammoth. See? Big words. But for those of you who might need a little vocab assistance, a trichobezoar is a fancy word for hairball. No matter how you say it, still gross. What's grosser? Having to watch your cat hack one up on your new carpet. Felis catus licks itself clean every day. The fur has got to go somewhere. Cavia porcellus is a guinea pig, and Canis lupus familiaris is a dog. Well, my pets, are you ready? 70% of you got that. It's time for the final question. Question 10. The sum of all the numbers on the wheel spun by a croupier has which of the following characteristics? It's an odd number. It has 3 repeating digits. It's a perfect square. The sum of all the numbers on the wheel spun by a croupier has which of the following characteristics? It's an odd number. It has 3 repeating digits. It's a perfect square. Okay, I'm feeling lucky. Deal me in. What's that? It's not a card game and you can't deal me in? Look, I don't care. This is just my first time at a casino and I've always wanted to say that, so please let me have something. Also, between you and me, I got kicked off all the other tables for trying to bribe the croupiers, so look, it's this or the slot machines. Please don't make me go back there. I can't take the sound of all the raining coins. You don't know what that does to a person, what it's like. You have to deal with the repetitive sound of that roulette wheel spinning all darn day. Oh wait, that's right. This is the roulette wheel. And if you added all the numbers on it up, 0 through 36, it would equal everyone's favorite triple digit number, 666. Da-da-da. The number's so nice, they named it thrice. And if you knew it, well, it looks like luck was on your side tonight. Well, maybe not just luck, maybe some skill as well. 79% of you got that last question. Either way, you came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and now you're getting paid. Better than the casino, right? You made it through an entire week. That's the real victory. Kick your feet up. Make someone give you a back rub. Who's giving me a back rub? Relax, friends. We'll see you next week on display.